Hi, it's Miriam Mills from Breathe, Flow, Balance, and today we're going to be exploring assertiveness, one of the four styles of communication. So we have passive style of communication, we have passive aggressive, we have assertive, and then we have aggressive communication styles. So today we want to explore a little bit about each of those, but in particular focus on assertive style of communication, which is obviously the optimal type of communication, which gets a win-win result all the time. So first of all, let's quickly look at passive. A passive style of communication, person who uses that style generally has a difficult time saying no. They are yes people. They say yes even when they mean to say no or want to say no. So they'll be the people that will stay behind when their boss asks them, even though they have pressing engagements themselves. They'll be saying yes to all the committees, yes to everything, because they have difficulty saying no. And often they're the type of people that are treated somewhat like a doormat, which can then lead to all sorts of stress and resentment. So it's not a good style of communication to be passive all the time. And then passive aggressive is where you again say yes even when you need to say no, but then you whine about it and moan about it and complain about it to other people, but you haven't actually done anything constructive or to say no. So you've said yes when you actually meant to say no. So assertive behavior is about standing up for yourself and being able to know your boundaries and know when to say yes and when to say no. And so you're not aggressive, you're just stating your point of view or your opinion or your belief or whatever it might be. And then of course the fourth style of communication is aggressive communication, where it's like a bullying tactic. The person doesn't care about your opinions, your beliefs, or your feelings for that matter. So they're only interested in a winning situation at all costs, come hail or high water sort of thing. So a sort of style of behavior people use when they're confident. So confident people use assertive styles of behavior. It's an effective type of communication, and if you don't know how to do it, it can be a learned skill. So today we're going to look at a few tips as to how to become more assertive. So when we want to practice assertive communication, we need to think about our posture. We need to stand tall. We need to maintain eye contact with the person that we're speaking to, shoulders back, and sort of a nice upright stance. So you're feeling confident. When you're standing tall, you're actually going to be feeling confident, and being able to express your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs honestly, but also respecting the person that you're speaking to. And there's no put downs, there's no name calling, there's none of that at all in assertive communication. You're respecting the other person, but you're standing up for your rights as well. And the assertive communication, the people that can do that very well are able to communicate their needs and their wants and their desires without putting the other person down. And they've got control over their feelings, and it's not about making the other person feel smaller. It's just about honouring your feelings. They're also good listeners, and they're very considerate people as well. So you're listening to both sides of an opinion, for example, although you're able to then stand up for what you believe. So the assertive person is able to get their point across without upsetting the other person, or indeed themselves becoming upset as well. So, and assertive people often express gratitude, and they're very thankful for what's been done for them, or what's going on in terms of being grateful to other people for what they're doing for you. So there are three C's we say in to be effectively assertive in your style of communication. And the first one is confidence. So actually believing that you can handle the situation, have the confidence to know that you can handle the situation in an assertive manner. Be clear in your message, be clear how you communicate and the words you use. So being clear in your message is important. And then being controlled. So portraying your message in a clear way, but it is controlled and it's calm. So confidence and being clear in your message and saying it in a controlled fashion are very important when it comes to being able to be assertive. So when you're being assertive, you use words like I want, I need, or I feel. They're I words. I want to see this done for next week's meeting. I need to have that in by Friday, whatever it might be, or I feel this. So they're I statements. So when you're trying to be assertive, try and express yourself in a positive way, in a constructive way, with sensitivity and staying respectful at all times, but also standing up for yourself. So the assertive person is also able to be open to criticism and compliments. So if somebody wants to criticize them, they can accept that criticism, and if they disagree, then they just say so without being aggressive. So they can listen to criticism and still disagree with it. And they can also accept compliments well as well. So remember, speak with confidence, speak clearly, and speak in a controlled fashion that you're calm and in control, and able to deliver your message. So hopefully you've gleaned some tips today on how to be assertive. Watch your posture, hold your head up high, speak in a tone of voice that is respectful. No need for loud voices or raised voices, no put downs. It's not about winning, it's about getting a comparable solution and getting your point of view across in a respectful manner that honours yourself and the other person. That's what assertive communication is about, as opposed to being aggressive where it's I'm going to win at all costs. So hopefully that's helped today, and it's a learned skill, and we all need to practice how to be assertive and how to do it well. Please subscribe to my website and to this channel, which is www.breatheflowbalance.com. Thanks for listening in.